Hello, my fellow crabs, my fellow Cancerians. We are looking at October 2019 and what this wonderful month will hold in store for us, and more so, how we're going to interact with the influences of the planets, of the stars through this month. We're not going to be doing every single day, but a few key points of the month, starting off from the 4th of October with Mars that enters Libra. How exciting. This is a time when you could feel very emotional, extremely emotional, and struggling to make your viewpoints come across to your partner in a work environment. So just take it easy, just relax, just breathe. It will all be okay. There's a wonderful, wonderful exercise that we do in life. I do it quite often, is I close my eyes and I think about a scenario that is happening or a scenario that is about to happen. I project my body into this environment, and then I think, am I acting emotional or am I over-analyzing something? And I answer these questions within myself continually till I'm happy with myself as a person. And when you can do this, then you're going to find that you can put yourself in a sweet spot right in the center. And when you're in that sweet spot that is neither emotional nor intellectual, but right in the middle, all those worries will seem a lot less for you to worry about, and you can start living life. Because on the 8th, when Mother Nature, when Venus, that motherly instinct kicks in with the sensual environment, and your emotions are all over the place. If you haven't met someone yet, you really want to meet someone and it's really bogging you down. If you're in a relationship, it's like, oh wow, I want this to happen. But we end up putting so much expectations on these little core systems, these core beliefs that we have as Cancerians, that we end up disappointed. So just ask yourself this question: will the person interact with me? If the question is yes, then great. You've overcome most obstacles that many can't do in their lifetime. Never mind in one little video session that we're doing now. On the 13th of October, the full moon is in Aries. All the old is going to be pushed aside, all the new is going to come forward. Think about what you want to manifest. Think about what it is that you want to do in life, and really just write it down in a book. Once you start writing it down, those little actions, those little thoughts can start becoming goals for you. And instead of getting sidetracked on other people's opinions, other people's beliefs, yourself are worth it, because you're consulting with your book and you're consulting with your daily goals on a regular basis. And whatever you do, please do not forget to breathe. Breathe in and breathe out 3 or 4 times when you get yourself a little bit flustered. It's how our mind, our body, and our soul can reconnect with this lovely symbiotic relationship that the 3 of them have within our own environment. Now, moving on to the 23rd of October, when the Sun is in Scorpio. This is a very auspicious time, because your deepest wishes are going to become a reality, and it's a very essential part, the highlighting of the world, the highlighting of our own emotions, might getting a little bit too much for us as Cancerians, or yourself as a crab, to deal with. And this is a key point, the time when you reach out to your psychic advisor or a good friend. Psychic Mix is a really good one. There are very few out there that have really good experts. I like the platform very much, and even though that I'm on it, I also lean out to other experts online to guide me when time is needed. Believe you me on that one. Now, moving to the 27th of October, the new moon in Scorpio. I think I just want to take a deep breath here and just go over the month on what I've said, how to control your mind, how not to think too emotionally, how not to overanalyze scenarios. Think of it as if having a wise mind, this wise mind that is becoming part of you, that it's a perfect balance between your intellect and between your emotion. Because when it comes time to look forward, to look to the future, without having that symbiotic relationship with our mind, our body, and our soul, it's going to be very difficult to manifest our dreams. Our thoughts can be our biggest enemies, but yet they can also be our biggest allies in achieving what we need to achieve in life. Moving on to the 31st of October, retrograde is with us again, and once again, just breathe, just relax. If you're battling to communicate with your loved one, you're battling to communicate with people at work, irrespective of the circumstances that have happened, personal life issues, believe you me, just breathe, relax, and everything will eventually work itself out with time and with good understanding. So what I'd like to bless you with, Cancerians, here's a lovely citrine for you. I hope you generate lots of wealth through this month, and I hope you manifest many, many good new relationships and fix the ones that needed fixing. So, without further ado, let's see what the angel cards have in store for us. Dream. Have those daydreams. Dream well so you can achieve goals in your life. You can achieve them, you can manifest them, and you can just go out there and get it done. This is quite an interesting one. It's saying dream and go and get there, but then also take time to reflect. Don't give of yourself too easily. It's very fortunate that Cancerians give so much of their heart all the time. So when you set out goals, when you set out your dreams, your ambitions, try not to have expectations on them that's going to put you in a situation where you and yourself get hurt, because that is not what we want. We want to activate a real life scenario that benefits everyone at once. And new beginnings. If you apply the principles and the short topics that we discussed, new beginnings will definitely be on your way. Remember the wise mind theory, by not having your emotional or your intellect like a seesaw. It can either be like this or it can be like that. Let's try and find that sweet medium, that sweet tooth in the center that we enjoy. Much love to everyone. Namaste.